shooting alive. Visions and dreaming come alive. Higher heights are reaching alive. Fire for God, I'm screaming alive. Everybody feeling alive. Just the spirit feeling alive. Get your healing and come alive.
Hey, this is Love 101 FM, the family station, and this segment of Commercial Free Hour is sponsored by our friends over there at Flow. Stay connected non-stop with the Flow Yard and Road Internet and Mobile Plan.
I did a crazy attack. You see me is a real G, real go-getter. My life moves non-stop. So me have to stay linked and Flow Yard and Road. My connect and one plan link me up at home with Wi-Fi and on my mobile with data and calls to any network. At my yard, non-stop streaming my vibes. Or studying from a picnic them and out the road. And non-stop vibes, same way. Flow connect me non-stop for as little as $3,999 a month plus GCT. I forget it. Visit discoverflow.co. Conditions apply.
I gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my friends over there at Flow. Thank you so much for sponsoring this commercial-free hour, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Stay connected non-stop with the Flow Yard and Road Internet and Mobile Plan. My friends are listening to us on the FM band, 101.1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Good afternoon to you. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, whatever you gotta do. It's a very Flow Friday, and we ready. We're gonna praise the Lord up in here, millennial style. Also saying good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the website at www.love101.org. Or you're listening to us from the app that you have downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Good afternoon to you. As you come on the live, please remember to share it. And also you have to comment so I know that you're here. So when I'm marking the register, your name will call. Yeah. Hey, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I will bring you highlights from the news. 1:45 Menticize, that's mental exercise. It's a refresher edition. 2 o'clock per blast with Elroy Wedderburn of the Lighthouse Assembly in Spanish Town. 2:15 music with Carrie Young, and he will make a stop inside music to share his latest single titled Forgive Me and talk about his upcoming EP. 3 o'clock, a live highlights. We talk with musician, teacher, and gospel recording artist Lee Ancient Priest Johnson. 3:45 celebrations. So at that time, you send me your birthdays and anniversary greetings. 4 o'clock, Small People Show comes your way with Antigaline. Then 4:55, we wrap it all up inside Alive on this Reflow Friday. Now it's time for highlights from the news at this time. Now, medical professionals have urged Jamaicans to continue observing health and safety protocols despite the government's withdrawal of measures under the Disaster Risk Management Act, DRMA, announced by Prime Minister Andrew Holness yesterday. Holness, in his contribution to the 2022-2023 budget debate, had said that after 2 years of dexterously balancing lives and livelihoods with executive powers under the DRMA, the orders have been gazetted that as of today, all measures under the act will be withdrawn. Expressing surprise about the removal of nightly curfews, Medical Association of Jamaica President Dr. Brian James said, "I knew that there clearly would be some relaxation. I was anticipating that the curfew would have been pushed back a little bit, not necessarily taken away altogether." He advised Jamaicans to keep in mind the lessons learned over the past 2 years in dealing with the management of the novel coronavirus pandemic. Now, St. Anne's Bay Primary School in limbo. A notable reduction in classroom space at St. Anne's Bay Primary has resulted in uncertainty as to when face-to-face lessons will resume fully at the public school located in this parish capital. A block of 6 classrooms, which has fallen into a state of disrepair and has been deemed unsafe for teachers and students, was recently put out of operation. Monday, March 21, is when St. Anne's Bay Primary and other shift schools should fully resume face to face classes, the Ministry of Education has announced. In other news, Barbados places temporary ban on importation of live birds, poultry, and poultry products. Barbados has placed a temporary ban on the importation of live birds, poultry, and poultry products from the United States and Canada due to an outbreak of a new strain of highly pathogenic avian influenza virus, commonly referred to as the bird flu. Now, Chief Veterinarian Officer Dr. Mark Trotman, in a statement from the Ministry of Agriculture and Food and Nutritional Security, said there is potential for this strain of the virus to affect people, especially those who interact or work with infected birds. So they don't want it in Guyana. Not Guyana, Barbados. Yeah, they don't want it in Barbados. So they don't want that. No importation of live birds, poultry, and poultry products. No, not for Barbados. Now, government of Guyana moving to enact legislation to deal with suicides and mental health. Guyana, one of the countries in the world with a high suicide rate, says it is finalizing a new mental health legislation and a suicide prevention bill as part of efforts to tackle mental health issues and suicide in the country. Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony said the country's current legislation dates back to 1934, and while there have been attempts in the past to establish new bills, there has been little success. Guyana is ranked first in suicides per capita among sovereign nations worldwide. About 40% of people who commit suicide in Guyana poison themselves by consuming agricultural pesticides. Now, finally, in the news, residents in Fukushima and Miyagi were cleaning their homes after a sleepless night following a powerful 7.4 magnitude earthquake that struck off the northern Japanese coast, smashing furniture, knocking out power, and killing 4 people. The region is part of an area devastated by a deadly 9.0 quake and a tsunami 11 years ago that caused nuclear reactor meltdowns, spewing massive radiation that still makes some parts uninhabitable. The Japan Meteorological Agency early Thursday, that's yesterday, lifted its low risk advisory for tsunami along the coasts of Fukushima and Miyagi prefectures. Tsunami waves as high as 30 centimeters, 11 inches, reached shore about 390 kilometers, that's 240 miles northeast of Tokyo. And those are the highlights from the news at this time, Friday, March 18, 2022. We trust you were, as usual, informed. Now it's time for me to mark the register. So jump on. Remember to comment. I see you guys commenting. And also to my friends listening to us on the radio, WhatsApping us as well, 876-997-3125. Good afternoon to ya. Facebook and YouTube, your first. Joan Tomlinson, good afternoon. Ricardo Porcias, Freddie Bless, Christine Humes, Winsome Campbell, Marva Miller, Christine Humes, Karine Bennett, Claudette Bell, Levine Williamson, Angela Walsh, Maxwell Prince, good afternoon. Laurel Thomas Garrick, Marsha Lawrence, Cooling Olabre, Akeisha Sharp, Iona Ashburn, Sandra May, good afternoon to you. Dollis Blake, Angela Hackett, Ina Clayton, Charmin Blackwood, Esther Anglin, Stace Everbless, Suzette Wisdom, Charlene Edwards, good afternoon to ya. Denise S. Curry, Marlene DeCostas, Maxine Kelly, Lorraine Clark, Jody Ann Simpson, Sonia Brown, Pearline Mills, Barrington Brown, Edward Wedderburn, good afternoon to you. Kathleen Boshan, I don't know how well, good afternoon. Christine Archibald, Rashika Cameron, Mary James, Andreen Montague, Christina Williams, Rupert Wilson, Patricia Campbell, Lillian Taylor. Okay, so that's it for my peeps on the WhatsApp, not the WhatsApp live, the Facebook and YouTube live. I'm going to my friends on the WhatsApp live right now. Who was first? Hey, Stafford from Patrick City, Sister Moore, Ricardo Portios, Sherry from Spanish Town, Sister Bradshaw, Sister Cooper, Paulette from Davis Hill, St. Andrew, Sister Winsome, Jackie Coke, Idona from Morris Hall, Carol from Penn and Stardust, Faye from Blue Hole, Rose from Hampton Green, Jackie Coke, Jackie also from Stony Hill, Winston Plummer, Sister Edna, Confident One, good afternoon to you, Sister Luna, Sister Mahoney, and it's now 1:15. Yeah, it's 1:15. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the live. I see you, RGD. Thank you. And also, thank you, Flo, for sponsoring this commercial-free hour. Stay connected non-stop with the Flow Yard and Road Internet and Mobile Plan.